Hi, my name is Belgica and I'm an actress. I make acting related videos every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if you're interested in acting, go ahead and check out all of the videos and playlists I have on my channel because I have over 250 videos that are all about acting, and I am an actress. I'm just sharing all the information that I think might be helpful to you. So today I wanted to show you some examples of paper slates because most of the time in self-tape auditions, you're going to be asked to do a slate that's live. So you're going to introduce yourself live. A slate is basically an introduction, in case you don't know what a slate is already. But sometimes you might be asked to use a paper slate, or at an in-person audition, they will have a slate already printed out for you, or use a little whiteboard and put your information on there. And then you're just going to hold it right in front of you like this for a few seconds, smiling, and that will be your slate. So first, you definitely want to see what that specific casting call is asking for. If your agent sent you an email, or if you got this casting call from Backstage, casting networks, anything like that, you want to make sure you read that casting call because it's going to tell you if they want you to speak your slate or if they want you to write down your slate. So in today's example, I'm going to do a few different ones. This one specifically is going to be one that is your first and last name, and then if you are under 18, you would put specifically your age. I'm over 18, so I'm putting over 18, and then feet and inches. And if you don't know, you can put feet and then this little apostrophe can indicate feet, and inches are these two little quotations, that means inches, and then city, state. So this is what my slate would look like, and I would just stand here, and you can do it for 3 to 7 seconds. Again, look at the specific instructions that they're giving you, but you'll just stand here without saying anything. For the next paper slate that I'm going to show you is if I had an agent. So if you do, I do have an agent. So in this specific situation, I have my first and last name again. I'm over 18, height, city, state, and then down here, Marla Del Talent. And I wouldn't suggest for you to put an abbreviation of your agency because not everybody is going to know what MDT is. Go ahead and put all of it Marla Del Talent. And then for the last one is if you are under 18, you would put your first and last name. And again, you see the age, if you're 12, you would put 12, and then feet, inches, city, state, and then your phone number, including the area code, of course, and then your parents' email. So make sure you put your parents' phone number and your parents' email because unfortunately, there's people that might want to take advantage of you if you are under 18. So it's always a better, more safe bet to just go ahead and put your parents' information. Never go through with an audition or any kind of casting call if somebody's only wanting to talk to you and you are a minor. And as far as what kind of paper to use and what kind of markers, what colored markers, I would suggest to use a light colored paper. You can also use a small whiteboard that's the same size. You can use a whiteboard, but you have to be very, very careful. I wouldn't suggest it just because there's a lot of glare on whiteboards. If you do end up using one, just make sure somebody's helping you to tell you exactly how to hold it so it isn't creating a glare. This is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and I like to use cardstock just because it's a lot easier to hold. But of course, you can just use a white regular computer paper and just make sure you're holding it and it's not wrinkled or folded in any way. And as far as the color, I definitely suggest using a blue or black marker. Any other color will be distracting, or maybe they won't be able to see it. This time I used a very thick black Sharpie, and it was easy to write with, and you can see it very clearly. If you have bad handwriting, I would suggest printing this out because you can also print this out in landscape mode on your computer, and you'll be able to organize this a lot better than doing it by hand. If you don't have a printer, just mark how many lines you have, and then with a ruler you can lightly mark it with a pencil, and then that way you can write on the line with a marker, and that will help you stay straight and be more clear. So the biggest part of this is for people to be able to read your information, because if they don't know your information and they want to cast you, they're not going to be able to get in contact with you. If you find that when you are recording your slate, you see that it is a mirror image, it's a very easy fix. You don't have to worry about it. You can just edit it. If you're on iMovie, you can simply mirror the image. You're just going to flip it and it's going to fix it. You'll be able to read it just fine. Same thing if you have your phone should have have some kind of way to edit a video where you just flip that video, or you can go to the App Store and just download any kind of editing software that will allow you to do that. And it is going to be different depending on what kind of computer you have or what kind of phone you have. So simply just Google the device you have and what you are trying to do. So if you have an iPhone, you can put how to convert my iPhone video into a mirror image. I have a few other videos on slates, the kind that you say instead of write down. So if you guys want to go check those videos out, I'll link them here. And at the end of every video, I do feature another channel. This is today's feature. If you would like to be featured on my next video, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and leave me a comment.